loves, welcome back to my channel. If you would like to see how I got this bomb color, then just keep watching. So this is what I'm going to be using to get my base color. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach and 20 volume developer. I used about 6 to 7 scoops, and I made sure that the consistency of it was thick, kind of like you're bleaching knots on a frontal or a closure. And then I section off the hair into 3, 4, 5 sections. I have the sections sectioned off equally, and I let the back section hang because when I get to the back, that's going to be the first section that I use. And then I parted down. This is a closure wig, a 5x5 closure wig from Ashimary hair. So what I did was I went from the closure from the middle of the head all the way down to where the little ear flaps are, like you would a frontal. And then I parted it straight down the middle. And how I'm going to be doing those first 2 sections is I'm going to split that section in half from the part. And then I am going to be bleaching at an angle. I really don't know how to explain it to y'all, but I'm going to show you step by step what I'm doing. If you watch Sophiology here on YouTube, I kind of did her technique with the front of my wig. I'm going to be starting at the tips because I want the tips to be slightly lighter. Not really, but like slightly lighter. So I just start at the tips, and that's what I mean by I'm angling. So I'm going up higher when it comes to the face framing parts. And I'm going at an angle downward. And when I grab that next section, within that section, I'm going to also angle it, but I'm going to angle it a little bit lower.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Okay, so as you guys can see, that's what I mean. I'm going to be angling it a little bit lower. I took that first piece up a little higher, and then I took this back piece. I'm still angling it, but I'm starting off a little bit lower with the angle than I did in the front because I want most of the blonde to be towards my face and not so much like all over the wig. And I'm not being like too precise. I'm just massaging the bleach in, making sure I get every strand of hair because this is my base color. So as you can see, I'm also not using any foil. But if you decide to recreate this, I highly recommend you doing these front 2 antenna pieces first. I know I didn't show y'all that I parted it off, but now you see that I did part it off. This is going to go all the way up into the root. And this is where I do be a little bit more precise because I'm not going to be using box dye to make black hair black again. I would rather just, I'm trying to save the steps, baby. I'm just trying to get this done. I was practicing this. This is kind of like the look I'm going for my wedding, but I did wear this wig for my engagement photos because it did turn out so bomb. So yeah, try to do that piece first because you do want it to be a little brighter. The end result, the front pieces, the antennas will be a little brighter. Now I know some people call them like dime piece or whatever. I call them antennas. So that's what it is. That's what it's going to be over here. And I'm just doing the same thing to the other side. Remember, I'm not using any foils because I kind of want that caramel brown color, because it is my base color, meaning it's going to show a little bit in the end result. I'm not going to be using box dyes, and I'm not highlighting. So it's literally just the base color. A little bit of it will show, and then, the other parts will be toned. And I'll show y'all that in a minute.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do what you do. That's why I'm mine. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Okay, so here I will be starting on my back section. I am so sorry I did not angle this camera to show y'all fully what I was doing, but it's just like an ombre. And what I'm doing is, with this whole wig for my base color, I'm literally starting off with a low ombre. There will be more blonde in this wig, as you can see by the beginning clip that I posted in the beginning of the video. But I wanted to start off low with the 20, and that's because we're going to do another processing on this wig. So I'm literally just massaging it in, still making sure I'm getting every strand of hair, and you can kind of see how far up I'm going with the first initial processing. And I'm going to literally do that for the entire back section all the way until I get up to the top section. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch.
Shown you that's true indeed. I'm digging you. You make me believe your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do what you do. That's why I'm mine. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you.
Okay, so right here I'm just showing you guys that I'm literally doing to the back section. The first section is literally like straight ombre, but once you get to that middle part, start bleaching in like a V or a U shape, because if you're going to wear a middle part, the blonde will come to your face so pretty. So I'm literally just going like in a little semi, like a little U shape or a V shape, however you want to do it. And if you need to split that section in half and literally angle it like you did the first two sections, you can do that. It was easier. I did it with the first section. I did it with the top section. Because it's, as you get to the middle of the wig, the hair gets a little bit more thicker. So to separate it, to, make sure you're doing it in the right direction, you can do that. But I just literally just like put it in a U section, in a U shape, and then I just massage the bleach in. I'm just showing y'all what it looks like after applying all of the bleach. I let it sit on for like 20 to 25 more minutes, and then I washed it out, and this is that caramel brown color that I was talking about. In between each processing, I want to let y'all know I literally just washed the wig out with conditioner and I let it air dry. So this was a 3-day process because I didn't want to blow dry it or sit it under my hooded dryer, because I didn't know how this hair was going to act with all the processing, and I didn't want to like fry it. You know, I never bleached Ashimary hair, and I just didn't know if it was gonna hold up. So the next day I literally did the same exact sections that I did for the first processing, except for this time I'm showing y'all that I actually did the money piece antennas this time, and I'm going to be using 40 volume developer. This time I will be starting with my antenna pieces because I want them to be brighter, and this processing is going to matter, so I'm going to be a little bit more precise. You will be seeing me, I'm still using my hands to massage it in, but I will be using my brush to do like the initial apply of the bleach, because now I'm going to be a little bit more calculated with how I'm applying the bleach, because it will be a part of the end result. Like there, I feel like when I lifted that up, I didn't do that the first time, and I didn't make sure I like ombre it. You see how close I'm getting to the roots? That's literally how I want the color. And so now I'm doing the roots, because that base color that you're seeing, I'm sorry y'all, cars are passing by, my window is down. The caramel color that you see, it's still going to be in the wig, but it's going to be closer to the roots. So this second processing is literally to make the base color that I already have lighter, and to create that ombre of that same color into the roots of the hair, if that makes any sense.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else does me like you do. That's why I'm mine. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give.
Okay, so this time around I will be using my foils. Please make sure that your foils are pre-cut, or you have the they have the pre-cut foils at Sally's. They sell them at Dollar Tree, girl. It'll make the process so much faster, because I ain't gonna lie, my back was hurting. Y'all remember I do hair all day, so I'm literally doing this every night for 3 nights after I'm done with all my clients. My back was hurting, which is why you'll probably see me sitting down in some of the clips, but having those foils already pre-cut made everything so much easier. Like now you can actually see that I'm actually using a clip and everything to make sure it's parted properly. And I'm going to use my comb a little bit more this time around, just to make sure that that blonde color that I'm going for really gets through to each and every strand. And also, I am going to be doing the I'm still going to be going at an angle with my bleaching, but this time I'm going to go even higher up. So all that black that you see won't be black. I'm actually going to dye it to this honey blonde brown color. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but you'll see it in the end result. But that's what I'm doing. So everything that's already been processed will be lighter, and then it will go into that caramel honey blonde, honey brown color.
I'm digging you. You make me believe your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Oh yeah, your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else love me like you do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've applied the 40 volume developer sorry, mixture, the second processing, and I let that sit for about 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 30 minutes. And make sure you're keeping the hair moist while it's in its foil, because the foil can kind of like dry it out, so you might have to open up the foil, add a little bit more bleach. Watching my girl Gina Janine. Hey, thick best friend girl. And so this is the first time I washed my hair with shampoo, a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and I brushed through it with my Denman. This is the hair that I got after all of this processing, and that's because I haven't been brushing it through. I literally been finger detangling. This time though, after this second processing, I did brush it through while the conditioner was in it, and then I rinsed it out. And I'm going to be toning with the T11 and the T10. The T11 will be in the purple bowl with the purple brush, and the T10 will be in the blue bowl with the blue brush. I am going to be doing all of my front pieces with mainly the T10, the lighter toner, because those are the pieces that's going to be like framing my face, because this hair is already layered. So I've already layered this hair while it was in my head, while it was black. So it's already layered. I already have it layered with face framing layers. And I'm just going to literally apply the T10 all over those front pieces. And I might do a little bit of the other toner towards the roots at the front. At the top, I think I did it at the end. But that's literally like towards the black hair. But in the back, I will mainly be using the T10 only at the tips of the hair. And then the other toner will be all over. So I color coordinated, so while I'm picking up the brushes, you can know exactly which toner that I'm using. Okay, and so this is what the creation is looking like, you guys. It's so pretty. I still have my caramel tones. I have my ashy blondes. I have my sandy browns. It's literally so pretty, and it's even prettier when dried. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, girl, smash that subscribe button. Come one of my loves. Become one. Become one. We lit over here, baby. Get into it. Okay, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Scout by Nikki Nicole. Love you guys.